Bruce Dickinson, Ronnie James Dio, hell, maybe even Robert Plant. These are some of the names you hear talked about all the time as the greatest singers in metal. But who are some of the most underrated singers in metal? We're going to find out today, right here on GearGasms. Hi everybody, welcome to GearGasms. I'm your host, Alan Barnes. Today I have a co-host with me. This is Satan. He has helped me pick this list of the 10 most underrated singers in metal. These 10 voices, they please our friend Satan. And you met him last week. He's going to take a rest for the rest of the video. We'll put him back there with Rick Allen. If you're new to the channel, I'd like to ask you to like and subscribe. I ain't even going to lie to you. It's not all that really, but I mean well. A couple of weeks ago, we did the top 10 most underrated singers in rock, and now we switch over with a whiff of the old brimstone to metal. Without a further second to delay, let's get right into it. Starting right off with number 10, you guys know I like to cheat. I like to sneak two of them on here. And when I was looking at this list, I'm like, how am I going to get two people into this first spot? Because usually they're in the same band. I looked at the list and voila, two of them were in the same band at the same time. I'm talking about David Coverdale and Glenn Hughes. Now, both those boys can wail. They did a great job in Deep Purple, and they've done some amazing things since then. Glenn Hughes was actually in Black Sabbath for a minute. All these years later, Glenn still has that piercing high signature banshee wail, and he still looks like a Saturday Night Live character. David, on the other hand, his high range has left the building sadly, but he still looks like a Real Housewife of Orange County. Be that as it may, Lenny and Squiggy, you two are number 10 on our list. There's only two other times that David screams like that. One of them is when he's getting a Botox injection. The other is when he's passing a kidney stone. It's time for number 9 on our list. It's C.J. Snare. Who the hell is C.J. Snare? He's the dude from Firehouse. Stop. Wait. I know what you're saying. Firehouse, are they even metal? I'm not here to debate that. But Firehouse was a really fairly successful band, just a victim of timing. They hit it big right at the very, very end of hair metal. Sure, the Smalty stuff gave you shrinkage. Finally found the love of a lifetime. Graced countless big hair weddings in the early 90s. I get it. But the boy could sing. Still can. C.J. Snare of Firehouse, you're number 9 on our list.
Let me see those hands. Get them up, people. And I knew right away something wasn't right. I knew she was gone. Oh no, I can't take anymore. Yeah, don't treat me bad. This could be the best thing you've ever had. You know, don't treat me bad.
Number 8 on our list, Joey Tempest of Europe. I know, again, with the cringe thing, is Europe even metal? I don't know. Sure, he's got the whole pretty boy thing going on, but Joey can sing. But even if the final countdown made you feel like you wish you had the codes to the nuclear football, Joey Tempest can sing. His pitch, his phrasing, his breathing, his vibrato, exquisite. Now, he didn't have the crazy high range, but he really didn't need it. So as one fellow Swede to another, Joey Tempest, you're number 8 on our list. Number 7 on the list, it's Richie Kotzen. I know what you're saying. He's already been on another underrated list as a guitar player. Yes, yes, yes. Is Richie Kotzen, is what he's doing solo and with Winery Dogs right now, is that really metal? I'm not sure. But Richie got to start Shrapnel Records as a shredder, a young shredder. So Richie is very definitely metal. The first time I heard him in the Winery Dogs, I was like, holy smoke. He sounds a lot like Chris Cornell, but his voice is even more rich, if I can say that, with a lot of character. What a fantastic singer. He's number 7 on our list. Number 6 on our list, Kip Winger. What? Is Winger even metal? Who the hell knows? But Kip Winger was a very, very acclaimed musician, played bass in Alice Cooper's band for a long, long time, singer, songwriter, arranger, plays multiple instruments, and he has a fantastic voice. Now, the presentation of Winger was super, hyper, cringy. I get it. Kip Winger is a great singer. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. I rhyme all the time. Dad joke. You're number 6 on the list. Number 5 on the most underrated metal singers list. Oh, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this one. Paul Stanley. Where are you guys even going to start in the comments? I have no idea. But the pre-taped live Paul Stanley of current and recent past, it can't wipe away the fact that that man had a arena shredding set of pipes in his heyday. But all that amazing singing that came out of Paul Stanley still does nothing to quiet these sneaking suspicions that we've had about him all these years. And the last clip in this sequence is not really going to do a whole lot to diminish that suspicion. Paul Stanley, Cinco on our list.
Get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Number 4 on the list of the most underrated metal singers. Redemption is coming my way with these last 4, and it is Jeff Tate of Queensryche. Even if Silent Lucidity made you want to drown a baby bunny, you cannot argue the fact that the man has some serious pipes. He's all bald and stuff now, but hey, at least he owns it. Unlike some other rock and roll singers, Bret Michaels, excuse me, there's a little bit of phlegm there. Geoff Tate. Number 4 on our list.
touching your face. I feel the heat of your heart echo in my head like a scream. What you gonna be? Through the eyes of a stranger, I've always known that the meaning would never lies. We'll protect you in the night. Smiling next to you.
Number 3 on our list. Have you been up all night listening to Mark Slaughter lately? Me neither. But he's number 3 on our list. Mark Slaughter first came to our attention with the Vinnie Vincent invasion. Well, Vinnie Vincent invasion had just a little teeny taste of success, and then he and Dana Strum got together and they said, screw this weirdo, we're going to form our own band, which became the eponymously named Slaughter. Sure, Fly the Angels is a paint-by-numbers power ballad, but when he said he was going to go down that lonely, lonely road, admit it, you wanted to go with him. Mark Slaughter, you're the latest pretty boy on this list, number 3.
Tell me why have we forsaken the dreams we had? They're destroying down on you and I hold until the morning light. Everybody sing the love all night, sleep all day. Ain't outside sound the lonely, lonely road. Ooh, I got the feeling. Oh, I can't let you go. 'Cause now you've got to fly. Not to the
Number 2. You'd be disappointed if I didn't do that. Klaus. Klaus Mine. From the Scorps. Oh, what? Now, Klaus always sort of reminded me of a poor man's Ronnie James Dio, and just sort of like RJD, he suffered from a most unfortunate malady for the lead singer of a rock and roll band. That malady, thy name be alopecia. Now, when you're going bald and you have really curly long hair anyway, it's going to go the Gallagher direction. That's the only way it can go. You need to just go ahead and go full Halford, full Geoff tape, shave it. But I digress. Klaus just puts on a hat and continues to slay it. He's number 2 on our list.
Follow the Moskva and down to Gorky Park, listening to the wind of change. I'm still loving you.
And finally, the number 1 most underrated metal singer, Sebastian Bach. Now talk about a pretty boy. Back in his heyday, he looked like a really tall, really pretty girl, which probably explains why he was so quick to throw hands. Now I read his autobiography, and Sebastian was a classically trained star student in his choir growing up, and you can really hear that in his vibrato. Now Sabs ain't so pretty these days, but who is? Who am I to talk? He loves rock and roll. He's got a great voice. He's number 1 on our list.
Raise your hands. They call us problem child. We spend our lives on trial. We walk in endless smile. So that I knew that you were there for me. Time after time, you were there for me. And why can't I let myself tell lies and watch you die every day? I think back to the times
Well, what did we learn today? We learned that you can put together a half decent list of the 10 most underrated singers in metal as long as you don't force yourself to stay constrained to singers who are really metal. We also learned that when you're a rock singer going bald, you can lean into it like Jeff Tate, Rob Halford, just shave your head. You could throw a hat on like our friend Klaus. Or you could just wear a fucking wig all the time like Paul Stanley does. As always, a thank you for your time. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Subscribing really, really helps, not with money so much, but the self-esteem. You can buy a t-shirt if you like. We got all kinds of new styles. We got them for he's, we got them for she's, we got them for it's, we got them for he it's, we got them for she it's. Hell, we even got a shirt that'll fit Rick Allen. Whatever you do in the next 7 days, don't tell Sebastian Bach about it because he still drinks and you don't need your hamster getting pregnant again. But play more guitar, watch less YouTube, and keep coming back here week after week for more GearGasms.